Can you handle the truth? Thursday night. Ah, yeah.
Guys, you know what today is? Thursday. It's time for what? Can you handle the truth at 8 p.m.? Well, I see you there. Hey, listen, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for the show.
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth? Let's get there. Let's talk about it. Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth? I mean, can you really handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth? Thursday night.
Thank you for tuning in to Can You Handle the Truth with your host, Jocelyn McGuire. And
Well, hello, good people. Hello. And welcome to Can You Handle the Truth? I am your host and creator, Jocelyn M. McGuire, specializing in breakthrough counseling, women's ministry, mental health, trauma in adults as well as in children. My passion is to see and to help individuals overcome with the truth. I do hold a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I am also a certified circle keeper as well as a licensed evangelist. Listen, like and share. Get your friends in here, all right? And don't forget to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Press that notification bell, baby. That way you never miss another episode of Can You Handle the Truth? Tag someone. Get them in here. Like and share. Like and share. Like and share. Oh my goodness. How many of you are ready for tomorrow? Well, tomorrow's not a holiday. I know, but you know tomorrow is. I'm about to go ahead and put it on out there. Tomorrow is the 13th, Friday. And you know, a lot of people are very superstitious towards that number, and it's falling on a what? Friday. So Friday the 13th. I don't know if they got anything to do with a movie or people look at it as being bad luck. I don't know. Is this the day that the cat walks across you, the black cat, or is this the day that you walk underneath a ladder? I'm not too sure about that. Okay? I'm not really sure about that. But however, I know a lot of people would not be moving, going about tomorrow because of that date, the 13th. Listen, I want you guys to what? Like and share. Like and share. Tag someone. Tell them to come on in. We got some hot topics today. We have a hot topic today. I want you guys to join in, bring somebody in. Listen, like and share, like and share. What I say? That's right. Like and share. Like and share. All right. It's nothing like sharing, right? Let's share. Let's share. Because no, we all just want to help each other. Okay? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. It's about helping each other. That's what I always say. Listen, you blessed, be a blessing. All right? Come on, don't hold everything to yourself. Do some good to some for someone. Tell them, listen, tell them hello. Tell them I'm thinking about you. Tell them, hey, it's so good to see you today. You never know what a smile will do for an individual that may be going through something and you don't even realize that they are in dire distress. You may not even realize that they are in a very depressive state of mind. And by you just inquiring, how are you today? I thought about you today. That may even save someone's life. You never know. You never know what individuals are going through. You have not a clue. They can look good. They can smell good. They can look like they got it all together. But you don't know what's going on with them deep inside emotionally. You know, everybody wears a mask of who they trying pretending to be, and they may be going through something on the inside. You look at them like they got it going on, they got it, but we don't know that they have it really going on. Just that what our eyes can see, the physical, the smile, the way they look, the way they're dressing. Yeah, it all plays a part. And you thinking that, hey, they got it going on. All right, now, tonight's hot topic, and I'm quite sure everyone is familiar with disappointments. Yeah. Everyone is familiar with disappointment. If you tell me you've never been disappointed, then I would tell you you are a liar. Because one thing about disappointment can happen just as easily as it is to breathe. All right, disappointment is knowing it's something that we all handle in different ways of being disappointed. All right. And like I said, disappointment is as natural as breathing. It's going to happen. Do we wish to be disappointed? Of course not. No one wants to be disappointed. But however, because of life and the way life is set up, it's not a bed of roses. But if you think about it, it is a bed of roses because sometimes you might hit a thorn. All right. The roses are so beautiful, and when especially when they blooming, oh, they so lovely. But however, within that bed of roses are some thorns. All right. Have you ever been pricked by a thorn on a rose? And it's not, it pricks down and it causes what? Pain. And sometimes if you prick it too hard, then it might what? Draw some what? Blood. So life is like to me a bed of roses. Sometimes it's beautiful, and sometimes, hey, you might fall among the thorns. All right. So it can happen in so many areas of our life. In so many areas of our lives be disappointed. But it's all about how you handle your disappointment. Because, see, disappointment comes in different variety of ways, all right? A disappointment can happen with your work. It can happen on your job, the position you have. You can be disappointed. Okay. You may have been expecting a promotion. Okay, I'm talking real talk. You may have been expecting a promotion, but however, someone else was giving your promotion. And this person may have had less experience. This person may have had less skills. But however, now you're being passed up for this promotion that you were looking forward to. You're looking forward to this promotion. But however, now here is what we call disappointment. Mm-hmm. Here's what we call disappointment. Not getting that position, not getting that raise, not getting that bonus. But these things that happens on the job. Also, another thing that can happen on the job when it comes to, and I used to hate these things, evaluation. You can be working your buns off. You can be working your buns off, and you get a bad review. And you like, wait a minute, I know my performance was up there because I didn't get no write-up. I didn't get no warning that things were happening. I didn't, none of that happened. You all know I'm professional, but you know what? The people I work around, they cause me to be unprofessional. They cause me to be unprofessional. And you have them to do something for you. And this is why I'm talking about disappointment. Disappointment. I'm disappointed all the time. Oh yeah. But I know how to handle it. This is just what it is. And I try to be like a duck, let it roll off my back. But sometimes, sometimes this disappointment will cause you to be distracted off your main game. Shamarie! See, like I had to do that. I'm disappointed because I asked her to do something. She did it, but she left it. Now we hear the tea kettle. We hear it whistling. It's ready. But yet, she done went to her room. You think I'm not disappointed? Because I asked her, I said, listen, I want some hot tea. Just put the water on and then bring it when you finish. Is it happening? Apparently not. So I'm going to have to yell again. And I hate doing this. That's an ear away. And not paying me any attention. The guy about the pot, the kettle. Shamarie! Oh my God. What you say? This is part of disappointment. This is part of disappointment. You expect someone to do something, but then they don't do it. So then you become what? You become disappointed. You like I ask you to do a simple. You ever ask somebody to do something, a simple task, but yet they can't do it, or they won't do it, or they take their time to do it. And I'm not understanding this. You know I'm going live. You know that. You know I'm live. But no, what I'm doing apparently is not important as whatever you're doing. And whatever you're doing, you think it supersedes what I'm doing. It just, you hear that? Disappointment is real, people. Disappointment is real. But how do you handle your disappointment? Do you fester in it? How do you handle your disappointment? How do you handle it when you got these other obstacles? How do you handle your disappointment? I try to handle my disappointment in a manner that forget it. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I see how I am value or devalue. I can see that. I can see that. And it can make you very, very furious. It's very frustrating. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But then you know what? Then I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy if I react in a negative way because you had disappointed me with something so simple to do, but yet you haven't done it. What is going on? What is so important that you're doing that you can't come and see what I need? What is so important? I wish I knew how to turn off the cable. I wish I knew how to turn off the internet. But every time I go to try to turn off the internet, I end up turning everything off. Yeah, that would help my disappointment. It really would. It really would. It really would. It really would. Because then I have a way of retaliation. But retaliation isn't always the answer. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. And it's the saddest thing I've ever seen in my whole born life. My whole born life. Oh, my. Hey, Deidre, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, I hope you're doing well. Hey. Hey, Deidre, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Listen, how do you handle disappointment? Because, disappointment, like I said, can happen in so many different ways. It can happen so many. You can be set up for disappointment. And I try not to. Now, I personally, I try not to disappoint people, but then again, I try not to be a people pleaser either. Try not to. How you doing? Oh, my niece is on. Demetria, good to see you, girl. But how do you handle? All right. Okay, we do have a response here. Deidre says, she says that and I'm going to put this up here because I believe this is very vital. She says she handles disappointment through prayer. That's good. That is good. That is good. Handle disappointment through prayer. Yeah. Father God, give me the strength. Help me right now. Because, things in life, just life be lifing. Life be lifing. You ever know that? Life be lifing. And sometimes you have a disappointment, and it seems like sometimes disappointments, it seems like they like tag on to each other. It's like it's something else that's going to disappoint you. Something else that is going to occur. It seems like after you get over one disappointment, you think you over it. One disappointment, then here comes another disappointment. But however, I think the best way to handle disappointment is to pray, because you need that spiritual strength. Because one thing about it, if you don't get that spiritual strength, and what will happen is your negative thoughts and feelings will become a physical thing. Will become a physical thing. All right. Now, when I say physical, here she goes. Deisha said this. She says, let God fight your battles. Amen. Let God fight your battles. Let God fight your battles. Let him fight your battles for you. Let him fight your battle. Look at this. Yes, absolutely. She said spiritual strength makes you strong. Yes, the spiritual strength makes you strong. Because one thing about being in your flesh, you can say and do some things that you will come to regret because of this disappointment that you're meeting head on. And a lot of people, they will make decisions out of disappointment. Okay. Disappointment has never put a smile on my face. It's always something with them. Yeah, disappointment is something else. I mean, but it doesn't put a smile on your face. But one thing about disappointment, you can get in that state of mind as to where you no longer your self. Do anybody understand what I'm saying? You no longer yourself. You ever heard people? I was just so crushed and so disappointed that they started drinking. They don't even drink, but they started drinking. And then when they started drinking, they decided to what? Drive. So now you have another issue that you created yourself. Now you have another issue that you created on your very own, only because you decided, instead of praying about it and to meditate about it and to be more spiritual about your situation, you decided that with your flesh, this is how you're going to handle your problem. And some people are like, oh, you don't understand. Listen, I may not clearly understand your problem, But one thing I clearly do understand is that making unwise decisions can alter your future. Making unwise decisions can alter your future based upon the fact that you feel disappointed, based upon the fact you feel like you're all alone, based upon the fact that it is personally happening to you and no one clearly does not understand what you are going through. So you decide that you're going to what? Take matters into your own hands. Also, disappointment can come through not only work, but friendship, relationships. If we were to break it down, relationships can cause some disappointments, and they can occur out of a relationship that you may have thought was a tight, seal, unbreakable, unbreakable relationship. But however, you'll find sometimes that there are disappointments with your friends. You find that there are some disappointments with your significant other. You'll find that there is some disappointment with your children. And these disappointments, like I said, they're going to happen. Just as good as you breathing, a disappointment is going to occur. We cannot shield ourselves from disappointment because life be lifing. Not unless you believe that you can live in this world without disappointment. If you believe that you can live in this world that we're in without disappointment, then I'm going to say this: you are delusional. You're delusional because life be lifing. And life is it's like a bed of roses, but remember, there's the thorns. There are those thorns. Remember that. Remember that. Okay? Remember that. Can you handle the truth? Listen, like and share. The truth goes down so much better with a cup of Can You Handle the Truth? Don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Jocelyn and McGuire. Okay? Hello, Crystal. Jocelyn and McGuire. I want you to what? Press that notification bell, baby. That way you'll never miss another episode of Can You Handle the Truth? Okay, let me go on. Let me go on. Now, relationships, disappointments. Are we actually setting ourselves up for disappointment by expecting? We have expectations of people. Could it be that we have? I mean, is it a high expectation, a low expectation? But it doesn't even matter at this point because we have one key word. One key word. And that one key word is what? expectation. I expect you to behave in a certain manner. I expect that. I expect that you would not cross the boundaries. I expect that. Okay. I want you guys to like and share. Like and share. Like and share. But if you are continuously disappointed in a relationship, if you are continuously disappointed in a relationship, or if you are continuously disappointed in your work environment, or if you are continuously disappointed, then you should what? There should be some changes up on the horizon. There should be some changes on the horizon. Okay, let's take example for a relationship. Okay, let's say parent and child relationship, or parent and young adult relationship. But however, this is the child that you birth into the world. But however, they go from infant to a toddler to adolescent, teenager. Then they go into young adults. Then they are what? They adults. All right, they are adults. Sometimes, being a parent, you can become disappointed in your child. Disappointed. But however, listen to this. If you are disappointed with your child, okay, you're disappointed with your child on life decisions. You're disappointed on the path that they have chosen. Well, you know what? You can be disappointed all you want, but guess what? That's their choice. That's their choice. And if you wish to indulge in that, a continuation that you are totally disappointed in their decisions, in what they are doing with their lives, that it has consumed you. It has consumed you. And you're disappointed. You're consumed by it. We have a statement here from Woke. It's a Cafeteria Talk. Oh my goodness. From Cafeteria Talk. He said, you're disappointed with self overall, because they are you, self-experiencing self. Well, you're an offspring of myself. So am I disappointed because I had not even met my expectations per se? And now I'm looking at you and I'm disappointed in your choices. Okay. It's okay to be disappointed, but don't fester on it. Don't live and breathe it every day. Don't live and breathe it every day, because this is just what it is. This is just what it is. You cannot allow what other people do affect you emotionally, physically, spiritually. Yeah, your daughter or your son may not have turned out the way you wanted them to. Because actually, who's trying to raise a child, an adult, coming to adult, to be a mass murderer, or to be a murderer, or to be a robber, a thief, a drug addict, a drug dealer. And these things, they cause us to be disappointed. They cause us to be disappointed. But we cannot dwell on that. We cannot dwell on that. Just like Deidre said, how do you handle disappointment? She said she prays. And there's so many different levels of disappointment. Oh, yes. So many levels of disappointment. Can you handle the truth? Like and share. Like and share. Listen. One way that you can handle disappointment is to decide that if you're in a constant disappointment, this person is constantly disappointing you, constantly, always, you can't rely on them for nothing. You can't rely on them for anything. They constantly disappoint you. They constantly break their word. And you have to wonder, was it ever their real word, or were they just talking a good game? Because a lot of people can talk an excellent game. You think they can? A lot of people can talk a good game and say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Oh, yes, I'm going to let you down. You can depend on me. And every time you look around, they have constantly, that's the only thing they constantly can do is let you down, not be there for you. Never can do what they say they're going to do. Yeah, if you're in that type of a relationship, then you know what, it's time to what? It's time to cause a separation, because it's not doing you any good at all. Yeah, you're not building from that, are you? No. You're not your life is not being improved with that at all. Disappointment. But one of the things that you have got to do and add to your prayer is to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. We are what? This should be like a survival mode. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Period. Look out for you. Look out for yourself. But one thing I learned about being disappointed, that it has made me a little stronger. Mm-hmm. It has made me a little stronger, that this is, life be life, and then life happens. But I got to get stronger. I just can't be falling by the what? I can't be falling by the wayside every time I'm disappointed. I got to what? When you fall, get up. Dust yourself off. You got a couple of bruises. You got some scratches. You might have even drawn some blood. But let me tell you, don't stay down there. Don't stay down. Disappointment will want you to what? Remain in the low state of mind that it meant to put you in. Disappointment has a purpose. Disappointment has a purpose, and it comes to what? Discourage you. It comes to discourage you. Disappointment has a purpose. It does. And since you know it has a purpose, then what? This is what do you need to do? What do you need to do? What do you need to do? You need to stop in your tracks. You say, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to take care of me. Have you ever been in a situation where you always helping someone? You always there to help. Isn't that amazing? You always able to help, always able to give advice or bring them out of a financial situation. But then when you are in dire straits, what happens? You become more disappointed because the people that you help, you expecting them to what? Help you. But how do you know? It very seldom worked out that way. A ranked stranger will help you first before the people you've been helping are able to help. Listen. Can you handle the truth? You know what though? And the people who are, I'm gonna call them disappointers. They like professional disappointers. They're like professional disappointers. Oh yeah. Oh Raphael. Yes. They like professional disappointers. They set out, like they set out to disappoint you. Sometimes it seems that way. They set out to disappoint you on purpose. On purpose. But you know what? In order to combat disappointment, we must rely upon our God. We must rely upon our God. In order to conquer, to battle, to overcome disappointment, we must rely upon our God. You may say, well, how will I do this? How will I do this? Well, let me tell you, people. As Deidre Holloway has already stated, and I am in total, I'm in total agreement with her when she says, I handle disappointment by prayer. Yeah. Now, cafeteria talk, woke 9 at 30. He says, by looking, and this is on TikTok, guys. This is on TikTok. He said, by looking in the mirror or looking at your reflection in a body of water, look at yourself. Look at yourself. See where do you, what do you look like? Where do you stand? Where is your strength? Where is your strength? Look at, evaluate yourself. Where is my strength? Am I a total rug where people just constantly walk over? Am I viewed? Am I looked at as being a rug? As being a person that you constantly walk over and rub your feet on, and you treat any sort of way? Of course not. That's not, no, you're not. You are not a rug. Yes. This, and we'll have to talk, said this is where God is inside of you. Inside of you. For the word can say is what? Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. All right. Prayer. 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 That is the one of the best solutions to handling disappointment. And sometimes you don't know what to say or to pray for. And sometimes you just don't know what to say. I need help. 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 Here I am. I need help. Help. Help me. Help me. All right, Deidre. You say prayer is the key. Prayer is the key. And well, now he said it takes physical change. And when we think of physical change, are we saying change in what you eat because it affects you more emotionally? Or are we saying that in what that the things that you put in your body can also affect your level of disappointment? Because if you're not, to me, if you're not eating healthy, then you have other things to contend with. You have deficiency to contend with. And if you are deficient in one area of minerals, then guess what? That is going to affect what? Your thinking. Oh, yeah. If you are deficient in another aspect of your body, deficiency, then that may make you what? More what? Emotional. Think about it, people. Think about what you put in your body too, okay? Think about what you put in your body. The doctor tell you, hey, listen, I'll tell you this. And it's up to you now. It's up to you to make these choices. The doctor tells you, listen, your blood pressure is high. You're going to need to make some changes. Your blood pressure is out of control, or your sugar diabetes numbers are at an all-time high. You need to make some changes. Now, if you don't contribute to making changes, you're going to be very disappointed. You're going to be very disappointed in the negative results that will come with that. God said, watch your sugar, watch your intake. You becoming a diabetic. Watch that. But no, you constantly gonna do whatever you wish to do. And now you're causing more disappointment to your own self. So you can cause disappointment to your own self. Oh, now they talking about they want to amputate my leg. They talking about they want to amputate my finger. They want to amputate my hand. They want to amputate this, that, and the other. But you was disappointed before and you did nothing about that disappointment to turn it around so that you would not be more disappointed with these negative results. Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth? You got high blood pressure, doctor say, stay away from salt. Stay away from pork. Eat more green leafy vegetables. Eat more healthy. Eat more fresh vegetables. But no. Now you done had a stroke and a heart attack. Now people got to take care of you to try to bring you back. You'd be disappointed in yourself when you had the opportunity to what? To take care of yourself. Why you keep going on that path of disappointment? Hello? Like and share. Can you handle the truth? Come on, people. Let's get it together, okay? Hello, all my TikTok friends, okay? Hello. So glad you guys joined in. So glad you guys joined in the conversation. So glad that you're liking and you're sharing. I can tell who's liking and sharing, all right? This technology will tell on you. Yes, it will. Now, let's end and let's wrap this up with recognizing disappointment. Recognizing that you can pray about it. Recognizing that your strength is in the spiritual. Okay? Let's recognize that. Let's recognize that. And also, let's recognize that don't add on more disappointment. When it's in your power that you can reverse it. Okay? It's in your power where you can reverse your health. It's on you. It's on you. Oh, I just don't have the strength. Well, you just add no more disappointment. I just can't do it. You just add no more disappointment. When you don't comply to your physician's instructions on how you can improve your health, Don't add on more disappointment. Do what you're supposed to do. To stay away from starch. You know what you need to stay away from? You're diabetic. Stay away from starch because it turns into sugar. Watch your intake. You know what you need to do. You already know what you need to do. You already know, okay? Don't add disappointment on top of disappointment. Someone constantly disappointing you. Every time you look around, you are disappointed. Well, now I have to say something like, well, maybe you like being disappointed. You already know they're going to disappoint you. Maybe you like that. I don't like that. I don't like being disappointed. I don't like that at all. You could disappoint me once, twice, and maybe 3 times, but no. After that, no. I don't need no more disappointment because you already showed me who you are. You already showed me your capabilities or lack of. You already showed me that you don't mind disappointing me, but you sure don't want me to disappoint you. Pray. Pray. All right. Listen, our time has been well spent. And listen, oh my God, I think we covered a lot of different things. Now, I always say this at the end of every podcast, and I want you guys to take note. Okay? Listen, I love you, but you know what? God loves you what? He loves you best. God loves you, but I love you, but God loves you best. Listen, if you're blessed, be a blessing. If you're blessed, be a blessing. If you're blessed, be a blessing. All right? And if you're disappointed, pray about it. Don't fester in it. Because festering in it is very unhealthy. Okay? Listen, you guys have a wonderful, safe weekend. I will be with you tomorrow at 7 p.m. on the Spiritual Chain Breaker. Speak life and live. That is my ministry. And I'm going forth in it. And I'm working on a series. And it is called My Setback Was a Setup for My Comeback. God can restore. Restoration. People are being restored daily. And I don't know why not. You can be next. All right? So don't give up. Meet me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right here live. All right? 7 p.m. Speak Life and Live Ministries. Can't wait till we continue on that journey of my setback was a setup for my comeback. God can restore. All right? Prayer is the key.